Oh, thanks, Doodles. Not sure I can do that, but I'll give it a shot. G'day everyone, this is Swordzenny here with a video on Fluffal YGO. He is, as of now, a small channel making content based on the trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh! He made his first commentary on Doodletones' video of Rank 10's top 5 worst support cards, and while it is bad, that's not what I'm covering today. No. I can do you one better. A day after his commentary was uploaded, Fluffal released his top 5 worst support cards in Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is basically his own rendition of the 0 degree he tried defending. Not only will this be a good way to show off my knowledge of the card game, this vid in particular is his take on bad support cards, as the title implies, which would go much deeper into his opinion of bad supports. And with that said,
it's time to...
I need a bit of food in my tummy. I've only got 5 HP cause Vanish just shot me.
At the number 5 spot, I have UA Rival Rebounder. Now, its effect states, it has the normal UA Bounce a Monster special summon effect, but you also has the effect, if this card is special summoned during your opponent's turn or normal summoned, special summon a UA monster from your hand. Now, at first glance, it doesn't seem that bad, but then you see level 6, so it requires a tribute. Then you realize UAs can barely swarm on their own at the state they're in. So, normal summoning is out of the question, because you just want a normal summon midfielder. And also, special summon it during your opponent's turn? As far as I'm concerned, as far as I know, there's only one UA card that lets you special summon during your opponent's turn, and that's midfielder. And you don't want midfielder on the field, ironically, because you want to bounce that card because it's the only level 4 in the deck you have. And all your other cards are just way too high of a level because you need a tribute and you already have your monster out and it's awkward and
Call the Hunted can revive midfielder or rival rebounder if you discarded him. Desperate Tag will search for midfielder or any warrior type to tribute, not to mention a ton of ways to negate attacks and pop effects such as 7 Tools of the Bandit, Scrap Iron Scarecrow, and the ever-infamous Mirror Force. And if you want something from the archetype besides midfielder, Turnover Tactics can summon Rival Rebounder on your opponent's turn, too.
But mostly, it's dangerous on the field because it can get hit with Regeki, Dark Hole. I mean, you can make that argument with literally any monster.
Spoon!
But it's so crucial, the archetype, that you don't want to lose it, like, ever.
Wait, didn't you say that you shouldn't use midfielder? And here you are saying midfielder is crucial to the UA archetype. R.I.P. consistency.
At the number 4 spot, we have a card from an archetype that I love, Fluffals. Now, if you didn't know, Fluffals are by far my favorite archetype. Kind of obvious. And the card at the number 4 spot is Fluffal YGO.
Its effect states when this card attacks, or is being attacked, it gains 500 attack points.
Bit of a nitpick, but it's only when Leo attacks, not when he's being attacked. GG, no read.
So Fluffals are a fusion archetype, if you didn't know. And this does literally nothing to help them.
And let's not forget, this is a Fluffal monster, meaning it can still be used for fusion summon, one of a wide selection of Frightfur monsters.
At the number 3 spot, we have 2 cards, Fenrir the Nordic Wolf and Rebounder the Nordic Serpent. Now, if you didn't know, I kind of like the archetype Nordics. They are kind of a quirky little Synchro spam archetype that they're kind of fun to play around with. But these 2 cards, nobody's going to use them.
For one, they're level 10, so that obviously rules out the Synchro capabilities because your Ice Seer monsters are level 10. And it's literally impossible to make a level 10 Synchro with level 10 material. Unless, like, you have some weird card that I don't even think exists.
Gee, I wonder why these scissors can cut paper, but it can't make me pancakes. Maybe it's because they aren't made to make pancakes. Are you serious? It should be obvious that Fenrir and Jorm were not made for summoning the Aesir cards themselves, but to assist them.
Also, their effects state that if you control an Ice Seer monster, you give them to your opponent in defense mode. If you didn't know, they're level 10s with Fenrir the Nordic Wolf has 4k attack. Rebounder has 3k attack. And you need to control an Ice Seer monster. Loki has 3,300. Thor has 3,500. And Odin has 4,000. Fenrir alone can run over 2 out of 3 of your Ice Seer monsters. I mean, sure, if the Ice Seer monster gets blown up, they blow up as well. But still, you're giving your opponent an out-tier monster.
Not only are you forgetting Jorm's 3,000 attack is still lower than the Aesir Synchros, Among Fenrir's abilities, it states that both players take damage when it battles, and all Yazer Synchros have the ability to resurrect themselves and burn, draw, or snag a trap card from the graveyard, depending on which one you summon. And let's not forget there are cards that can pop Fenrir from the field and then some, such as Miniguts, Volcasaurus, and Utopia Ray V for examples.
And Fenrir's effect states that during your opponent's battle phase, or during the phase of during your opponent's turn, during the battle phase, switch him and Jormungandr the Nordic Serpent into attack mode. Alright, that kind of is bad. So let's move on to Jormungandr. What does his effect do? When you change to attack mode, you can inflict 3k damage to him. You can only use this effect once, by the way.
So, let's see how you have to do this. You need to get an ice tier monster on the field. That's pretty difficult already. You need to have 2 very specific cards in your hand. Push some of them to your opponent's out of the field. Wait a turn. Burn your opponent for 3,000. I mean, I guess this worked in the anime because they only had 4,000 life points, but we got double that, so it's not that good here in, like, the real game.
I disagree. Yes, it is strange to set up this Fenrir-Jorm combo, but they can work individually. Cards such as Windstorm of Itakua and Battlemania can change Jorm into attack position, the latter of which forces Jorm to battle and most likely get beat up by Odin, Thor, or Loki, dealing with 3,000 burn damage and getting rid of an enemy beat stick so that you can attack as well. I don't care what you think about 3,000 damage, that's almost half the life points you start with.
At the number 2 spot, we have the entire Ice Barrier archetype. Okay. That's kind of dumb to say, but at the number 2, if I had to pick one Ice Barrier monster, it would be Dudark of the Ice Barrier. It is a level 2, water tuner monster. That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, Ice Barriers are a Synchro type, a Synchro spam archetype, but its effect states if all monsters you control are level 2, all monsters you control can attack directly.
Spoon!
Wait, if all monsters are... Wait, what? If you ran this in an Ice Barrier deck, the monsters that could attack directly have abysmal attack, and I believe it's level 2 or lower. I might be wrong on that. But even if all their level 2 and 1 monsters have abysmal attack.
If you ask me, 1,200 seems pretty fair. Even if you want more bang for your buck, there are cards like Axe of Despair, Blustering Winds, and Ego Boost, which can deal even more damage. And on top of that, Dudark is a tuner monster, so you can use it to summon Trishula, Brionac, or Gungnir, which are the trump cards of the Ice Barrier archetype, further supporting Ice Barriers.
The pizza, He-Man! Eat it!
At the number 1 spot, we have Blackwing Kochi the Daybreak. Level 4 monster, tuner, winged beast, with 700 attack and 1500 defense. And if you didn't know, Blackwings, again, are Synchro spam archetype, similar to Ice Barriers. And they've gotten some pretty weird support over the years. But this, I swear to God, is the worst Blackwing support to ever be made. Its effect says, if this card was special summoned, this card cannot be used as a Synchro material monster. Let that sink in. A tuner monster, whose effect states when it's special summoned, it cannot be used for a Synchro summon. Why? Point it to level 4, so its level is also awkward for Blackwing Synchro plays, because most Blackwing non-tuners are also level 4. So, yeah, and most good Blackwing Synchros are level 7, so that's even worse.
So, I don't even know what you can use with this. I mean, for most cards, you can kind of see, oh, I see what they were trying to do there, or, oh, you can see how it benefits the archetype. But this card, oh my God, what are you gonna do with this? Like, can somebody please explain to me what uses this has?
Oh, it's on. Bane, Colette, Estesian, Ghibli, Damascus, Gladius, Gust, Hermaton, and Jetstream, Nothung and Double Summon lets you normal summon 2 monsters instead of 1, and as a last resort for if you do special summon Kochi for some reason, let me introduce you to my feathered friend Blackwing Aurora the Northern Lights, a monster that can only be summoned from your hand by banishing 1 Blackwing tuner and non-tuner monster. This library can replace a Blackwing Synchro monster by sending that Synchro from the extra deck to the graveyard, copying its name, attack power, and effects for 1 turn. Couple this with revivers like Sahoya or Obsidian Hot Joe, and you can mill Synchros for days. And if you don't have Synchros like them, Unibird can be banished from the field alongside another monster to special summon a Synchro monster in your graveyard. So in a sense, you can still Synchro summon monsters with Kochi regardless of how you summon them. Alright, final thoughts time. If this video was called Top 5 Strangest Support Cards or something like that, I would suspend my disbelief a lot more, but that wasn't the case. He said these were the worst support cards, implying there is very little you can do with these cards. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, there are no bad cards. Every card created can have a purpose. Even the vanilla cards back when Yu-Gi-Oh was introduced to the public can be used for winning strategies. It may be weird and hard to pull off, but it doesn't mean it will never work. Strange support is not immediately bad. A bad support is a bad strategy. Just because there are tactics that work better than others, it doesn't make the lesser strategies fail immediately. The fact that these are uncommon tactics can actually work to your advantage, considering most people would expect you to use better strategies and plan accordingly. So, long story short, just keep an open mind. Alright, now that that's over. Hey, you rang? Oh yeah, when should it arrive? What do you mean my plot device has been delayed?
With their hippin' and the hoppin' and the bippin' and the poppin'.
Okay, fine. Consolation package? What's in it? Wait, why are you keeping it a secret?
Spoon!